I'm feeling low.
Hello my friends, and welcome back to the Lemonade Stand, or welcome if you are new. My name is Brianna and I look like Matilda. I know I do, with this wig and with this bow. It's cute. I don't mind it. My name is Brianna. I am a certified personal trainer, a big huge biology nerd, and a registered dietitian to be. We're assembled here today for another episode of my version of MLM Top Fails, where I debunk, critique, and discuss the oftentimes incorrect and very misleading health and science information put out into the stratosphere by multi-level marketing distributors that many of them pass off as facts, all in the name of selling their products. And today we'll be specifically talking about a young living distributor that says a lot of very questionable things and encourages people to do questionable things with their essential oils. Before we proceed, if you love science-based health, wellness, and fitness education with some lulz and some dry sarcasm along the way, hit that subscribe button and join the Lemonade Stand. I would seriously love to have you here. Visit my merch store to check out my Lemonade Stand merch, or check out my website to look at my fitness guides. All that stuff will be linked below. Without further ado, let's make lemonade. Got myself some homemade trail mix, and you know, it's a little stressful right now, so I poured myself a nice stiff glass of pink lemonade and lemon-flavored sparkling water. And there's a lemon slice up there too. Shaken, not stirred. All right, so we have seen this person before. She's a young living distributor. We've seen her in past videos talking about using essential oils on and in her children, her small children.
I have like a bunch of random oils in his room. I use so many different ones on him, but whatever I grabbed, I'm gonna go over. So, teething. He's been teething since, I would say, like, I feel like 2 months, no joke, and I know it never stops. So we use copaiba, that oil. It's an anti-inflammatory. We use that neat on the gums. This is his teething roller that I put on his jawline to help relieve the pain. Freedom's another sleepy oil that I diffuse at night for him. Peace and Calming he loves as well. That's upstairs in his room. Kid Sense is our line. It's already pre-diluted for ages 2 and up. I have all of the Kid Sense oils. I use them all on Jay, even though he's not 2. Again, he's been oiled since birth, so I feel comfortable using these on him.
She's even spoken openly about the fact that she's used essential oils on her children, including the moment that her child was born. Exhibit A. Frank is such a grounding and calming oil. I welcomed Frankie into the world with a little roll on his forehead. This is a key player in his immunity. Roller 2, so double win. Oh, jeez. She put essential oil, frankincense essential oil, on her infant child, who is presumably minutes or probably hours old. As seems to be the case with a lot of these young living products, the information on the product page listed contradicts itself horrendously all over the page. Under safety, it says to dilute it, but then under the directions, it says no dilution required, except for the most sensitive skin, which I would personally say that newborn baby skin is the most sensitive skin, but that's just me. So what is it, young living? Do I dilute it or not? Make it make sense. Something that I realized I do not do enough is report posts. I was talking to my friend Allie. You guys know Allie. If you've seen my 2-part series on the 21-day fix, she's a dietitian that was featured in that video, and she helped me out on that video. So if you've seen that video, that's Allie. I was texting with her the other day. Funnily enough, she and I were actually talking about some dumb shit a top Beachbody coach said on her Instagram. Allie mentioned to me that she started reporting a lot of people because their posts either promote either eating disorders or disordered eating. It just made me realize that I don't report people nearly as much as I really should. We can sit here week after week and have our jaws drop and laugh at the ridiculous stuff these people say, but at the end of the day, if we're not hitting that report button enough, that's not enough to incite change. So because of that realization, I've started reporting posts more. Something that I really love that Instagram is more specific now with their like, why is this post false or misleading information? And then they have the health as a category now. And as you can imagine, that's a category that I often am reporting things for. So since that conversation, I've been pretty heavy with the report finger. And yeah, I have no shame at all for that. But I say that to say that this particular distributor's profile is just completely riddled with false and misleading information. And she's encouraging people to do things with essential oils, like use them on their underage children, even if the instructions recommend against doing it. It's just dangerous. No evidence exists to prove most probably even all of what she's saying. And the evidence that is out there in regards to essential oils in the treatment of a condition or a disease is largely inconclusive. And there's actually a lot of research and evidence, both anecdotal and scientific, warning that essential oils can induce seizures in some people. And we'll talk about a little bit of that in a minute. And also that they're, frequently unsafe to use around dogs. She's about to talk about feeding a young living product that contains essential oils to her dog. We'll see that toward the end of this video. It's bad enough that she shares misleading information on essential oils, but she's also shown herself misusing other young living products, which we'll see in a minute, like I said, when she talks about feeding a dietary supplement to her dog. Also her child too, when this certain supplement is not indicated for dogs or small children. So let's dive in because we need to talk about this. Most of these are posted, and at the end we have like a over 4-minute video, so I'm saving that one till the end. So we're going to start with the post. This post reads, "Getting these hormones back in check. Pop a roller top on Progessence plus Endoflex and apply morning and night." And then she's showing herself in a really nice looking kitchen, might I add, with 2 rollers, and she's rolling them against her neck. Okay, this is just a sidebar. It drives me completely insane when people with no medical or scientific background talk about hormones as if they know what the they're talking about. There's starting to be this influx of like hormone coaches every direction that you look on Instagram, and guess how many of them are endocrinologists? Somewhere probably in the 0 range, I would say. It seems like everybody who's been diagnosed with a thyroid condition suddenly jumps on social media and just declares themselves a hormone coach or a hormone expert. I've also seen. I've been thinking about making a video about the kind of the hormone coach craze, something like that. What do you guys think? Let me know. I do want to make it clear, I don't believe that that's what she's insinuating. That's not what I'm getting at. I don't think that she's, judging by her post, she does say a lot of misleading and false things, but I don't think that she's like purporting herself as a hormone expert or hormone coach or whatever. This post she's talking about hormones, so it just reminded me of that. She is, however, implying that using essential oils will get her hormones back in check. No. In this post, she's talking about the products Endoflex and Progessence Plus. So let's talk a little bit about those. Like many products in the Young Living product line, the instructions and product description are ambiguous and have conflicting information all over. In the main product description, it says it may support a healthy lifestyle when taken internally. But then when you scroll down to under safety, it says for external use only. And then under directions, it tells you to put it in a capsule and take it up to 3 times a day. And then under suggested uses, they're telling you to add it to your juice or tea. Make it make sense, please. And then the Progessence Plus serum is a serum and not an essential oil. On the description, it says Progessence Plus serum is designed specifically for women and made with a natural bioidentical progesterone from wild yam to promote well-being and feelings of relaxation, harmony, and balance. This one is very ambiguous to me. In their language, I don't think they make an outright health claims, but they do say things like it will promote feelings of harmony and relaxation, which I feel are pretty subjective. If anyone works in the pharmaceutical or medical industry is saying a product will promote harmony, can language like that be considered a health claim? Let me know. Since Zesty Lemon is here, I want to bring something up that was mentioned by a couple of people in my last MLM Top Fails, which was involving Young Living distributors and essential oils. I think most Young Living essential oil products say to keep out of reach of children. I brought that up in my last Top Fails when we saw a Young Living distributor giving her kids essential oils in their hands and having them ingest or put them directly on their skin for quote-unquote immunity. 1 or 2 people in my comment section brought up a fact that some medications intended for children still say keep out of reach of children. One person said that, though they agreed with my other points, the fact that I brought this up showed my, quote, lack of understanding on the topic. Now, these are valid points, and I didn't elaborate further on them in that video. Something about me is I'm really not afraid to be wrong. I think this is a good quality as a student. However, in this case, I think it led me to concede a little bit too soon without actually thinking more critically about what I meant. As penance, quote unquote, I told you guys a hilarious and embarrassing and true story about me taking a tea tree oil bath, which obviously burned like hell. This was my humorous way of conceding and saying, oh, maybe I messed up or maybe I should have elaborated more on that. But someone responded to this comment, it was a pinned comment, and said something that actually made more sense than those few people who were trying to say that I was wrong for my insinuation about oils being kept out of reach of children but still being given to children. They said that in this regard, the product says keep out of reach of children. However, the person we saw was giving it to her children in their hands and instructing them to go against the suggested usage by having them use it internally, thereby effectively not abiding by the keep out of reach of children warning. This was completely spot on, and I was like, oh my god, you just blew my mind. Medications typically say keep out of reach of children for their safety because kids shouldn't be playing with Tylenol. However, you, an adult, measuring out and giving a child the recommended dosage of Tylenol is minding the warning, versus giving your child a bottle of Tylenol and telling them to take a few big gulps is not really keeping it out of their reach. It's one thing giving a child a medication as directed while keeping it away from them for their own safety, but giving it to them and letting them self-dose themselves, like that Young Living distributor was doing, that's not really keeping it out of their reach, is it? I know that was minor and it was a few weeks ago, but since we're on the topic of Young Living people putting essential oils in their children again, I thought I'd bring it up. So to the person who helped me arrive at that realization, thank you for encouraging me to think more critically about my words and about what I was trying to say. And to the person that said that I clearly have a, quote, lack of understanding, end quote, because of my association between keep out of reach of children and not giving them a medication or supplement to misuse, I think it's a bit much, but if you truly believe that I don't understand, then you are entitled to that. But maybe you should also take this opportunity to think more critically about what I was trying to say and about the situation. Just some food for thought. No pun intended. Let's move on. As is expected for both of these products, like all other dietary supplements, they've got that pretty little disclaimer at the bottom. None of these statements have been evaluated by the FDA, and that's because they haven't. Young Living also adds that Young Living products are not intended to treat, diagnose, or cure any disease. Essential oils are not definitively proven to do anything to benefit hormone health. Every single study or peer-reviewed article I've ever read discussing the use of essential oils for treatment or cure of a certain health condition or disease almost always ends. I could even probably safely say they always end. I mean, obviously I haven't read every article in existence, but every single one I've read says something like more research is warranted, more research is needed to determine XYZ, or some sort of language like that that indicates that results are not conclusive and that more research really is warranted to determine if essential oils really do help with whatever's being studied or whatever's being reviewed in that article. And for every study conducted that's discussing the effects of essential oils for certain health conditions, there are plenty discussing the potential negative health effects that essential oils can have. For example, one commonly observed, especially in more recent years, negative side effect of the inhalation of eucalyptus oil is seizures. I will link a recent article, I believe it's from 2017. My Amazon package is here. Oh, I really want to go get it. Let me just finish the sentence first. I was just saying, I'm pretty sure that article is from 2017 or 2018. I will link it below. It actually discusses 10 instances in which essential oils have induced seizures in some people. I'm gonna go get my thing. The evidence for the health claims that people make about essential oils, including hormone balance like this distributor is saying, is heavily lacking. I take strong issue with this because health claims like this can injure somebody. The uninformed consumer who really doesn't know better might have been recently diagnosed with, with a thyroid condition, need to take medication for it, sees something online, it's like, oh, essential oils can fix your thyroid. Stop taking their medication, and then they replace their pharmaceutical drugs with essential oils. It's exasperating, and it's upsetting that people fly under the radar saying shit like this because these people in these multi-level marketing companies are not held accountable. All right, let's look at another one. Detox-zyme. It's a funny word. Caption says, October is here and I'm cleansing my system. I love doing this. One of the key players in this is Detox-zyme. What is it? A vegetarian enzyme complex that you take between meals throughout the day to keep everything moving and grooving. providing relief of occasional symptoms such as fullness, pressure, bloating, gas, pain, and or minor cramping that may occur after eating. I'm also taking down a ton of water, supplements, Ningxia. I can never ever say that word. Ningxia. Digestive oils and more. If you want in on the cleanse or want more details, let me know. All are welcome. Well, thank you so much. You are such a doll. Do I even need to discuss why the concept of detoxing is ridiculous? Cleansing my system, as she says. Okay, so you don't have a liver, you don't have a kidneys, you don't have skin. I've seen you on Instagram. I know you have skin at the very least. Your body has systems in place to detoxify itself. Detox products are a waste of time and money. And then she's inviting people to do this with her. Stop it. Just stop it. We could sit here and talk about the products for this one, but honestly, it doesn't matter. Detox products, detox diets, products that claim to detoxify your body, detoxify your system are bullshit. If you are a human watching this, I'm assuming you are. Some of you turn on my videos for your dogs. That's cool too. But even dogs have livers. So you know what? If you're a dog and you're watching this is for you too. You have systems in place to help detoxify your body. And even if those systems don't work for you, kidney failure, liver failure, people who have been severely burned, the integrity of their skin has been severely compromised. Those people are not taking shit like this. Those people are working very closely with a medical professional, including but not limited to a medical doctor. And the doctor is hopefully not giving them like this. I was DMing with somebody one time. They were not American. I don't remember where they were from. If you're the person who said this to me, drop a comment below because this is just hilarious, but also so true. You said to me, Americans have some of the most expensive urine in the world. And it's freaking true because we pump ourselves full of all these supplements that like 99% of the time we probably don't even need. A lot of times people are just seeing somebody on social media saying, you need this for this reason. And then they're just like, okay, because unfortunately not everybody is an informed consumer. So there's my little rant on that. Man, I just shut the camera off, just to shut it off, take a quick break. And as soon as I shut the camera off, the doorbell rang again and I got 2 more Amazon packages. Okay, so this last one is a video and it's 4 minutes long. It's actually a little over 4 minutes long. I'll do what I always do, pause and take breaks to make my commentary. So here we go.
Hi, I'm popping on because I got a Young Living package and I want to show you what is in it, what it contains. Yeah, and that's it. If you're interested, listen along. I just wanted to throw it out there. We are not just oils, we're a whole lifestyle. So I already opened it, but I was like, let me just pop on and show the world what I got. First and foremost, and most importantly, because I just ran out of this last night, Kid Sense Unwind. So what this is, and I'll go over everything just like briefly. If you need more information, let me know. What this is a packet. It tastes like a pixie stick. It's for kids 4 and older, but adults can take it too. So Jerry and I split a pack at night. You can take a full pack if you really need sleep support. This knocks me out, and it's loaded with magnesium, which is amazing for so many things, especially for women who are pregnant, like myself. So restless leg syndrome, migraine, mood. Magnesium is seriously amazing. So this is my dose of magnesium. I fucking love the Kid Sense Unwind. I'm like addicted to it. I'll never be without.
Okay. I never want to come off as like actively like trying to be mean. The way she just was talking like about magnesium, which is a mineral that is necessary for overall health if you are a human. The way that she's talking about it, you can kind of tell that she doesn't really know what it's for and like what it is and why we need it. She's like, oh my god, magnesium is so amazing for just so many things and it's so amazing, and like she's talking about a Starbucks drink.
This knocks me out, and it's loaded with magnesium, which is amazing for so many things, especially for women who are pregnant, like myself. So restless leg syndrome, migraine, mood. Magnesium is seriously amazing.
I was expecting her to list a few reasons why the body needs magnesium and how the body uses magnesium, and then she didn't. She said it's good for pregnant women, people with RLS, restless leg syndrome, migraines, and mood support. I mean, we'll talk about those things, but like I feel like those are just like things that you can say about any dietary supplement. Like, at least the thing about like pregnant women need it, and like mood support. So many dietary supplements say that they help with mood support, but that's so ambiguous. What does that even mean? What is mood support? She also says it's good for pregnant women to take, which is like, yeah, pregnant women are humans, I assume, and most humans need magnesium. Pregnancy definitely increases your body's vitamin and mineral needs significantly because you're growing a human. So yeah, that one's kind of like duh. And then she says that magnesium can help with restless leg syndrome, or RLS. I looked this up. Most of the evidence that magnesium helps with restless leg syndrome is anecdotal. I found a really recent article that reviewed all known studies relevant to their specific research question, which was, does magnesium supplementation like help with RLS, restless leg syndrome, or there was something else, I have to look at it, period limb movement disorder, or PLMD. And this article said that after their review, it's not definitively clear whether magnesium helps treat RLS or not, or PLMD or not. Also, I feel like this is a good point in time to say, last summer, I took advanced vitamins and mineral metabolism. And at no point did I ever learn that magnesium does anything for restless leg syndrome, probably because it's not definitively proven to help with it. So yeah, I'll link that article below. So the last thing she said was she and I was about to say her husband, but I don't want to assume that Jerry is her husband. I assume that it is because she like has pictures of herself like holding a kid and there's a guy next to her. So I'm like assuming that, but whatever, whoever Jerry is, she said she splits one of these things with Jerry every night, and that's her dose of magnesium. Well, let's look at this product real quick. According to the Young Living website, Kids Sense Unwind has 42 milligrams of magnesium in one stick, which is 10% of the daily value. But she said she splits it with someone. So she's getting approximately 21 milligrams, which is then 5% of her daily value. The RDA, or recommended dietary allowance for magnesium, it's about 310 to 320 milligrams depending on age. And then for pregnant women, it's a little bit higher. Remember, she is actually pregnant at the time this video, this IGTV is up. For pregnant women, it's around 350 to 360 milligrams per day. Both of these, again, that also depends on age as well. And also, before you guys get all hot and bothered, I didn't just know those numbers off the top of my head. I definitely had to look them up. So she's getting approximately 21 milligrams of magnesium from this dietary supplement. That's a fraction of her daily value. I don't know for sure what her diet looks like. She doesn't share stuff like that, but I can almost guarantee she's probably getting magnesium from other sources. She's pregnant, so if she's taking a prenatal vitamin, then her prenatal vitamin probably has magnesium in it. These consultants just, they kill me. They kill me. I mean, they kill me for a lot of reasons, but they act like the only way to be a healthy human and to like get everything you need, you can only get it from their products. Like, magnesium is in a lot of foods. For example, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter has 49 milligrams of magnesium. And oh yeah, hey, look at that. I'm getting magnesium right now because there's peanuts in my trail mix. The problem here, I mean, there's about a million problems, but one of the problems here is that we should not be relying solely on dietary supplements to get our vitamins and our mineral needs satisfied. The point of supplements is to supplement your intake. Even people with diagnosed deficiencies are usually not only relying on their supplements to get what they need. Obviously, there's extreme examples of this, like, you know, maybe somebody is hospitalized and they're in a vegetative state and they're on a TPN, so they're getting all of their nutrients intravenously. That's obviously an exception, okay? Obviously. I'm talking about just like regular, overall, healthy, normal humans like you and me. We should not be solely relying on dietary supplements for our vitamin and nutrient needs. Because if you're at that point, then first of all, we'd all die from not taking our Flintstones gummies. Second of all, if you're relying this heavily on getting what you need just from dietary supplements, then your diet might not be as balanced as it should be. Your diet is probably not sufficient. And if there's a medical reason why your diet's not sufficient, you should consult with your medical professional. Let's continue.
There's no melatonin in it either. I don't do well with melatonin and it just doesn't work for me. It gives me weird dreams and I don't like it. Luscious Lemon, this blend is amazing. It smells amazing. When you have people over, diffuse that, put it in your thieves cleaner. Luscious Lemon is just a blend that I think everyone likes. It's so uplifting. That was free this month because I ordered so much. Our dish soap, I split this into 3. It lasts forever and a day. This was also free this month. I love it. I love our dish soap. I add lemon to it. It's the freaking best.
This is just really quick thought that I'm having. She just said that she got those 2 products for free. These Young Living products are not cheap. Like most products sold by multi-level marketing companies, the prices are very, very inflated. And those don't look like sample sizes. Those look like full-size products. So I just wonder how much she spent to be able to get those for free. Anyway.
So again, we're not just oils. Like, I think I just have 1 oil in this complete order. Multi-greens. I take this. I give JJ one. I'll open it and put it in his juice or his milk, because he's so stubborn and picky when he eats that he barely eats any greens. So this is his dose of it, 1 a day. I'll give the same to Joe, my dog. It's so good for them. And then I'll take one myself, and Jerry takes one too.
Okay, we're stopping again. Did this person just say that she gives this dietary supplement to her dog? Is that what she said? So, multigreens, the product that she just mentioned. Let's chat about multigreens. According to the Young Living website product page on this, multigreens combines bee pollen with nutritious greens like barley grass, spirulina, eleuthero root, choline, alfalfa, kelp, and a proprietary blend of essential oils to boost vitality by supporting the glandular, nervous, and circulatory systems. Okay. Then she also says that she gives this supplement to her small child, and then she says, quote, "This is his dose of greens," or dose of it, whatever she said. Okay, maybe that wasn't a quote. That was a paraphrase. This is his dose of it, his dose of greens.
I give JJ one. I'll open it and put it in his juice or his milk, because he's so stubborn and picky when he eats that he barely eats any greens. So this is his dose of it, 1 a day.
Now her child that she just said, I've seen him, like she shows him all the time in her, on her Instagram. He looks like he's no older than 3 years old, maybe even 2 years old. Listen guys, I'm not a parent and I don't want to be. Thank you so much. But it's not a secret that kids are picky eaters. They have a really sensitive palate, so more foods, especially vegetables, taste stronger to them, and they have a more intense mouthfeel. Because of that, it's not totally out of the ordinary that a kid don't like Brussels sprouts. If what she says is true, and she's relying on this dietary supplement for her child's vegetable intake, which by the way, there's a warning under this product about feeding this to children under 6, which again, I'm pretty sure her kid is under 6 years old. If she's relying solely on this supplement for her child's vegetable intake, that is a big problem. First off, this product doesn't even have every vegetable pigment group. It mainly has green plants. All of these aren't even vegetables. For example, bee pollen is the very first ingredient. That's not a vegetable. Bee pollen is not a vegetable. When it comes to vegetables, eating the rainbow is really important to make sure that your nutrient and vitamin needs are being met. That's because every vegetable pigment has different health benefits for your body. For example, orange and yellow pigment vegetables offer carotenoids, vitamin A, which play a pivotal role in eye health. Did you know that vitamin A deficiency is a leading cause of childhood blindness in the world? Then you have purple pigments, blue pigments, reds, all of those are important. I'm in no position to just say, well, just make your kid eat it, because listen, I don't even have kids, but I know it's not that easy to just make your kid eat something. But there are a lot of options beyond dietary supplements for children. For example, there are a lot of registered dietitians who specialize in pediatrics. Obviously, not everyone can see a registered dietitian. It is pretty limited. Not all of them accept insurance, and when they do accept insurance, it's only for specific health conditions. And you usually only get a limited number of visits. So my suggestion for that would be maybe find a dietitian on social media who specializes in pediatrics and give them a follow. Maybe they have some tips to offer on how to get your kid to eat more vegetables. But this makes me think of something. Do you know what my mom did to me and my brother when we were younger? She did this when we were younger to get us to eat more vegetables. Whenever she made rice or mashed potatoes, she would always add blended cauliflower in it. Do you know when I found this out? 5 years ago. My mind was blown. I had no idea she ever did that. Do you know how much cauliflower that woman has fed me without my consent? But she did it to get me to eat more vegetables. Lastly, for most of us, for most healthy humans, it is best for our bodies to get our nutrients, to get our vitamins, minerals, nutrients, and everything from food. Obviously, there's exceptions for people with medical conditions or a deficiency, okay? Obviously. But for most healthy humans, for most of our vitamin and nutrient needs, our bodies prefer to get them from food. And children's bodies are no different. If you suspect that your child has a nutrient deficiency, take them to the damn doctor, please. Please don't just start pumping them full of supplements. Because if you have a child, and this happens all the time, when children are such picky eaters, they can actually cause themselves to become undernourished because they have such a picky diet. And if you have an issue like that, I don't think that it's wise to just be like, okay, I'm just going to give my child this supplement, especially if it's not indicated for children. So that's just my take. If you're a parent watching this, what do you guys think? Am I off base? Am I off base for thinking that maybe she shouldn't give this to her small child? If what she says is true, if she's relying on this supplement for her child's vegetable needs, like if this is the only grains he gets, I feel like that's a big problem. Oh yeah, and then she feeds this to her dog. Absolutely not. There's a lot of coarse language in this one. I'm very zesty today. Do not give your pets dietary supplements that are intended for humans, especially because the safety of those supplements isn't even known for humans. These things aren't FDA tested, they're not FDA approved. Now, I say that as somebody who I actually give 2 out of my 3 dogs dietary supplement every day. It's a joint supplement that our vet recommended for Onyx. He's our oldest dog. He's been on it for several years now, and the vet says his joints are incredible for a dog his age, so take pride in my baby. He's laying right next to me right now. He's sleeping on the floor. That's a supplement that is intended for dogs. So she could be actively harming her dog by giving her this thing. I wonder if she sat down and did any research about any of the interactions of these ingredients that maybe it'll affect her dog, about how it could be impacting her dog's health. All right, let's finish this.
So we have like a ton of supplements. Bath and shower gel. I get the base, so it's not scented. We have like lavender scented ones, different ones you can choose. I get the bath and shower gel base because I'm always like randomly obsessed with a weird oil. Like maybe I'll put luscious lemon in it. Right now, Northern Lights Black Spruce is like really doing it for me. I'm putting that in my bath and shower gel. So I got a couple of these. When it starts to run out, add some water to make it last longer. All of our products are so concentrated. You can do that. That's why they last so long. That's why when people are like, I can't ditch and switch, it's expensive. It's not. It's not. Like, you get what you pay for. Lavender body lotion, hand and body lotion. I go through this like crazy. I wish I could add water to this, but it's a lotion. It is what it is, but it's amazing. It is amazing. We have different flavors. Flavors, I keep saying, scents. We have different scents. And then lastly, Sheer Lame. I really did just have one oil in here. So you can see, like, this is our lifestyle. Like, this is like my CVS tab. And it's like good for you. Sheer Lame, this is for, I talk about this one a lot. Sheer Lame is for those dark spots you get, melasma. If you just have like blemishes, this face lotion I'll never be without. I'm not even out of my old one, but I have this as backup. I went without it and I started to get that melasma like mustache. This shit clears it right up. Sheer Lame is amazing. A little bit goes a long way. It's like a little cream. Oh my God, I love it so much. I use it just in the morning. You can do morning or night. It's the best though. I'll never be without it. And that's all I got. I just wanted to pop on and show you because Young Living products are fucking amazing and we are 100% not just oil.
So that last one she just got talking about was interesting. I didn't even know that Young Living had like beauty lifestyle type products, but I guess to stay competitive with other multi-level marketing companies, they kind of need to expand their product line, so I guess it's not that surprising. I did some quick research on this product, Sheer Lame. I spelled it so wrong when I was typing it in Google. It's spelled like sheer loom. This product just has a bunch of essential oils, a formula powered by a proprietary blend of premium essential oils. It says that it's a brightening cream powered by a proprietary blend of essential oils to visibly brighten and balance your skin tone. Features and benefits: visibly brighten skin for radiant complexion, provides intense hydration in dry skin. Clinically tested. And she also mentioned that she has melasma that she sometimes gets. She's saying that this product helps kind of keep her melasma at bay, which is a medical condition, which I will admit before researching for this video, I never heard of it. It's basically a darkening of the skin. It's more common in women than it is men. Based on my research, it seems that it tends to happen a lot during pregnancy, which she is pregnant right now. So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe. I don't know. If you're a medical professional, please, by all means, chime in. and educate me, I wouldn't mind one bit. What's interesting about this product is there's nothing in it that indicates that it lightens skin. It says it brightens skin, but like, what does that even mean? Really, a lot of skincare products say that it brightens your skin. Like, okay, if I use it, will somebody just walk around and just hold a ring light up to my face all the time? Like, what does that even mean? It's just a blend of essential oils. And if you research medical treatments for melasma, unsurprisingly, none of them involve essential oils. So maybe it's a placebo effect. Maybe it actually is the cream. I don't know. So to close here, it's just so baffling to me how often both anecdotal and scientific evidence comes out with more information on why essential oils are not safe to ingest or even sometimes put directly on skin. Yet Young Living and doTERRA Huns rave about them for everything. Even putting them on their kids. And in their kids, we've also seen on my channel. I bet if they could, they'd replace their blood with essential oils. I take several thousand issues with this consultant. She makes so many health claims. It's ridiculous. None of them are proven. Once again, she's in Young Living. I tried to find out more about what exactly, like what rank she's at, but I couldn't find anything concrete, so I really don't know for certain. What's weird is that on her, like her personal page, her private, it's not private, but it's like her personal Instagram for her. She has like, it was like over 10,000 followers. I want to say it was like 17,000 followers, but her Young Living page, there's like less than 1,500. There's like 1,400 people following her. So not that that means a whole lot as far as her rank, like maybe all 1,300 of those people are in her downline. Not likely, but maybe. I tried to find her on LinkedIn and I actually found somebody with her exact name, but I am 99.9% sure that it's not her because first of all, the girl on the LinkedIn profile that I found looks completely different than she does. And on top of that, this person's LinkedIn profile, they're like a licensed marriage and family therapist and there's nothing about Young Living in their profile. So yeah, I feel very confident that they're not even the same person. So based on the information I found, I am making the assumption that this girl has no health, science, or medical background. And honestly, if she did, I highly doubt she would be saying half the stuff we heard her say today, or even in past videos. She makes a lot of health claims and she states so much of it as fact when there's no concrete evidence to support any of it. And on top of that, we've seen her in past videos misusing the products and she is potentially endangering the safety of her child and her dog. In my opinion, it is extremely reckless to be going on and on about essential oils the way she does, using them the way she's using them, and then not only that, but she's also encouraging people to use them the way she does as well. For example, as a quick reminder, in the very first video that this particular distributor was in, it was 3 minutes of her talking about how she uses essential oils both on and in her infant child, who is under 2, which she even admitted. It says 2 and up, but he's 6 months old and he's been oiled since birth, I think were her exact words. The title of that IG Live, or whatever it was, IG TV, whatever, was Oil Your Babies. So yeah. Once again, reporting stuff like this is really important, you guys. I'm holding myself accountable by telling you guys that I'm gonna start reporting people more. Because honestly, just sitting here and making videos like this, just doing this alone just isn't enough. If we want change, we have to be a part of it. In conclusion, I already concluded. Let's wrap this up. If you made it this far, comment Matilda, because I swear I look like Matilda. Thank you so very much for watching. I really appreciate it. At the time this video goes up, I will be in Mexico beneath a swaying palm tree with my male model of a husband sipping a margarita, and I am just so freaking excited for it. I'm probably gonna be up all night editing videos to go up next week, but whatever, worth it. Thank you so very much for watching. Like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Here's my old man. Here's my old man that's right next to me. Chilling. He's chilling. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Onyx, you're an old guy. Onyx is my old guy, but I would actually argue that he is the healthiest of all of our dogs. He is 8. He turned 8 this past August. And I did mention that he's been on that joint supplement. It's called Nudies. We order it on Amazon. If anyone's interested, I'll probably link it below just so you guys can check it out. Remember, it was like 5 years ago. He was at the vet for just a checkup, and the vet was like, his hips are kind of cracking a little bit, and she had some concerns about about his bones, about his hips. And she just said, you guys should maybe think about putting him on a joint supplement since he's getting older and since I feel some cracking in his hips. So I went home, did some research, and listened to some of what the vet recommended should be in a joint supplement for dogs.
And he was on that supplement for, it was like 2-3 months, and then he had another just routine checkup. I think he was just getting some shots, and she checked his joints again, and his joints did not pop at all. And she was like, wow, whatever supplement you're using is working.